1,000 smiles she gives to me free. It's alright, she says, it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything at all. Little Jimi Hendrix. Cool, huh?
I like it.
I like this one here. We got this CD record when I was in high school. I just learned how to play this just last year. Kind of funny, but it's a song that I used to listen to in high school. Now the wildwood flowered wild on a farm. We never know what it was called. Some says a flower, and some says a weed. I didn't give it much thought. One day I was out there talking to my brother, and I reached down for a weed to chew on. Things got fuzzy, things got blurry, and then everything is gone. Don't know what happened, but I know it beat the heck out of sniffing burlap. I come to, my brother was there. He said, "Boy, what's wrong with your eyes?" I said, "I don't know, I was chewing on a weed." He said, "Let me give it a try." We spent the rest of that day and most of that night trying to find my brother Bill. Caught up with him about 6 o'clock next morning, naked, singing on the windmill. Said he flew up there, had to fly up and get him down. He was about half crazy. Now the very next day we picked a bunch of them weeds and we put them in the sun to dry. Then we mashed them up and we cleaned them off and we put them in the corncob pipe. You're smoking them wildwood flowers, got to be a habit. We never seen no harm. We thought it was kind of handy. Take a trip and never leave the farm. Yeah, big old puff of that wildwood weed, boy. Next thing you know, you're just wandering around behind little animals. Yeah, all good things got to come to an end. That's the same with the wildwood weeds. One day this fella from Washington come by and spied him turn white as a sheet. Well, he dug and he burned and he burned and he dug and they killed all our cute little wheat. And then he drove away. We just smiled and waved, sitting there on that sack of seeds. Y'all come back now, you hear? I like that song. She copied all my favorite songs off of the website. She showed up at my sister's house last summer and she started playing these songs. She goes, "Mark, what do you do when you got like this? When you got like, I'll show you this here. When you got like these 2 chords and it says do these 2 chords, what do you do? Because I don't know which one to play." I'm like, "Oh, I just play the first chord. I just don't worry about the second chord." I'm like, "What do you mean you just don't worry about it? That's not how it's supposed to." "Well, that's what I do, you know." He's like, "You really don't know how to play guitar, do you?" I'm like, "Well, you know, I just have fun. I don't know. I just
That's right.
Whatever's fun, that's all I care about." B-double-E-double-R-U and beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. All we need is a 10 and a 5 and a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. Well, a couple of frat guys from Abilene who drove out all night to see Robert Earl King at the K-Pig Swine Soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save a little money, they bummed one off this hippie that smelled kind of funny. And next thing you know, they was both pretty hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. All we need is 10 and a 5 and a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. Well, they found a store with a sign that says their beer was the coldest, so they sent in Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, and he walked over to where all the registers are and laid his fake ID on the countertop, and the clerk looked, and he turned, and he looked back up and stopped, and he said, "Son, I ain't going to call the cops, but I'm going to have to keep this card." And the guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. Oh, how happy we would be if we'd only brought a better fake ID on. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. They met another old hippie named Sleepy John who claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl song, so they gave him their cash and he bought them some brews. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good, it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime, and they made their way back up front to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends as the road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. All we need is 10 and a 5 and a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around. B-double-E-double-R-U and be around.
Oh, I like that one.
Johnny Cash. Isn't that fun, beer run? That's from Todd Snyder. Oh, check this one out. Up in smoke, that's where my money goes. In my lungs and sometimes up my nose. When trouble time begin to bother me, I take a toke and all my cares go up in smoke. Up in smoke, donde todo es mare. There are no signs que dice no fume. So I roll 'em bombers y me doy un buen toque. Y después I choke y todos mis cares go up in smoke. Come on, let's go get high. Up in smoke, that's where I wanna be. 'Cause when I'm high, the world below don't bother me. When life begins to be one long dangerous road. I take a toke and all my cares go up in smoke. Come on, let's go get high. Yeehaw! And then there's Willie Nelson's version. Do you see a theme? Is it wrong? Roll me up and smoke me when I die. If anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. Say I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. You won't see no sad and teary eye when I give my wings and it's my time to fly. Just tell my friend, call my friends and tell them there's a party, come on by. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Just take me out and build me a roaring fire. Just roll me in the flames for about an hour. Just pull me out and twist me up and point me towards the sky. And roll me up and smoke me when I die. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. If anyone don't like it, just look 'em in the eye. Say I didn't come here and I ain't leaving, so don't sit around and cry. Just roll me up and smoke me when I die. Willie Nelson. He's got his daughter playing keyboards for him when he tours. His daughter plays keyboards for him. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
Fun fact.
yeah. It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Beyond there's the Big Island, you know, which is like where the big city is and where, you know, Hawaii 5-0, you know, crime and all that, you know. You don't want to be on a big island. That's just a big city, you know. Anybody can go to a big city, you know. It's like, who wants to go to Chicago or New York? You know, that's not a vacation spot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the Big Island in Hawaii. You don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Maui, that's where they got the Maui Wowie. That's where they got the good stuff. That's the island we went to. That's the Paradise Island. That's where you want to go.
Yeah.
You know, one island in the Hawaiian Islands, nothing but people with the elephant disease. Everybody on the island has a disease.
With their
Is
faces.
that the elephant disease or
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And there's this one island where everybody in the whole world, when they get that disease, they send them there.
What?
Because there's no cure. They can't fix it.
Yeah.
It's called elephantitis.
Right. So all those people, they send them to that one of those
And they live
islands.
together, though.
Because there's like 5 islands in Hawaii, but one of them islands is it's a hospital for all people with elephantitis all over the whole world. And it's a beautiful place, but that's where they all go. And they all live there together. It's like a big hospital.
Yeah.
Nobody goes to that island. It's not open to the public. It's...
I was gonna say, like, if I walked up and saw, I'd probably get scared.
No, it's not a... No, people don't go there.
It's
That's
not a tourist attraction.
Right, right, right. But we were on the island of Maui, and that was the beautiful island. That's of course that's where Willie Nelson has his house at one end of the island. It's like, oh yeah, no shit, he lives here. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Usually, and there's like some local bar over there where he usually ends up playing his guitar. You know, it's like, really? Oh wow, you mean I could just go to a bar and just be having a beer there, and fucking Willie Nelson will be sitting there in the corner playing his guitar?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You know, how cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
In Hawaii. This is a song I couldn't find sheet music for it anywhere, but a simple little song. It was played at the Woodstock concert by John Sebastian. I think he wrote it just for the concert because it's kind of a crappy song, but I couldn't find the sheet music for it, but I found the lyrics. Here's how it goes. It's called Rainbows All Over Your Blues. I've been waiting my time just to talk to you. You've been looking all down at the mouth and down at your shoes. Well, baby, I come to give you the news. I'll paint rainbows all over your blues. watching the dark side of the moon. You don't talk to nobody if they don't talk to you. So baby, I came up here to sing you a tune. I give up is all you've really got to say, 'cause it's time to find our lifestyle, 'cause that really worked away. Let's go for a bounce on my trampoline. I can show you the prettiest mountains that you've ever seen. You better run to your closet and fish out your blue suede shoes, and I'll paint rainbows all over your blues. Kind of a stupid little ditty, but that was at Woodstock. Pretty cool, huh?
I like that one.
Yeah.
It's simple.
Are you playing a game? I can barely see this one. Mother, do you think they'll drop the bomb? Mother, do you think they'll like my song? Mother, do you think they'll try to break my balls? Mother, should I build a wall?
Remember this when I was a kid?
Mother, should I run for president? It's from the wall.
Yeah.
Mother, should I trust the government? Mother, will they put me in the firing line? Is it just a waste of time? Hush now, baby, baby, don't you cry. Mama's gonna make all of your nightmares come true. Mama's gonna put all of her fears into you. Mama's gonna keep you right here under her wing. She won't let you fly, but she might let you sing. Mama's gonna keep baby cozy and warm. Ooh, babe. Babe. Ooh, gonna check out all your girlfriends for you. Mother won't let anyone dirty get through. Mama's gonna wait up until you get in. Mama will always find out where you've been. Mama's gonna keep baby healthy and clean. Babe, you'll always be baby to me. Mother didn't need to be so high.
Is that awesome or what? Fuck yeah.
That's cool, ain't it?
I love that one.
That's cool. This is all kind of from the... I think the Thin Ice is from The Wall too, but Fearless wasn't from The Wall.
The animal, right?
Yeah, Fearless was from Animals. Yeah. Mama loves a baby. Daddy loves you too. The sea may look warm to you, babe, and the sky may look blue. Baby blue. You should go skating on a thin ice of modern life, dragging behind you the silent reproach of a million tear-stained eyes. Don't be surprised when a crack in the ice appears under your feet. You slip out of your depth and out of your mind. You feel flowing out behind you as you crawl on a thin ice. Pizza Hut or something, you know, he owns one of the ones in Fontana. But kids go there to learn to sing and play music.
Yeah.
And it's real cheap, and it's because it's a non-profit company, you know, so they're not out to make money, they're out to get kids involved. And adults too go there. And I've gone to a couple, just hanging out with my sister, gone there and watched the adults practice.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 girls singing and a whole
So
band
that was,
playing.
he was the first School of Rock, though.
Yeah, and they own, it's not a chain anymore, they broke up. Now they're all individually owned, but they own one of the School of Rocks in Fontana, Wisconsin. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. I was in the kitchen, shameless as a dog was outside. Well, I was in the kitchen. Seamus, my home dog, was outside. You know the sun was sinking slowly, and my hound dog sat right down and cried. This is a song where the dog's howling. But I don't know, they just keep picking away and she's falling asleep.
I'm
No,
sorry.
forget her. Forget her.
I've been up since 4 this morning.
No, I want to keep listening.
4?
Yeah,
I want to keep listening. No, forget her. No, you can go lay down if you want. It's okay.
I was packing it up.
No. I want to keep going. I want to hear Rainbow one more time.
Oh,
I
alright.
do like that one. I wouldn't mind going to sleep to that song.
Just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and shine to sleigh bells in the snow. Oh, white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all the Christmases be white. We play that over and over and over and over and over and over. Ray Charles.
Oh, he's one of my favorites. I like the movies are bringing those guys to our generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't know who they were unless
Right.
they put them out there.
Right.
Johnny Cash, I respect him, and Ray
Yeah.
Charles.
Oh
And
yeah. I saw Johnny Cash in concert like 3 times, 4
That's
times.
badass. See?
Kick ass. I remember.
Did you ever
doing-
get to see him when he was fucked up a little bit?
I don't know, because I was so far away. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I was a kid.
Yeah.
All I knew was I liked Johnny Cash. You know.
Yeah.
Dad, Johnny Cash is playing at the county fair. Come on, you gotta drive me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh jeez, oh god. Did you see him last year? Yeah, but he's coming this year too. Come on, you gotta drive me. You drive me, because none of my friends wanted to, they didn't know who Johnny Cash was. Like, it's Johnny Cash.
Yeah. That's alright, though.
Come on, Dad, drive me. Oh, God. all right.
Respected it from a young age.
Yeah, this is amazing. My bills are all due, and the baby needs shoes, and I'm busted. Cotton is down to $0.25 a pound, but I'm busted. I got a cow that went dry, and a hen that won't lay, and a big stack of bills that gets bigger each day, and the county's gonna haul my belongings away, 'cause I'm busted. I went to my brother to ask for a loan, 'cause I was busted. I hate to beg like a dog without his bone, but I'm busted. My brother said there ain't a thing I can do. My wife and my kids are all down with the flu, and I was just thinking about calling on you, 'cause I'm busted. Well, I ain't no thief, but a man can go wrong when he's busted. The food that we canned last summer is gone, and I'm busted. The fields are all bare and the cotton won't grow. Me and my family's got to pack up and go, but I'll make a living just where I don't know, 'cause I'm busted. Nothing. Get it to the crying. Get it to the crying. hard song to play for some reason. I don't know. It's fun. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes... I like that one too.
Me too. Yeah, I'm playing the 93.9 all season long.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Blitzen, blitzen, all his reindeers pulling on the rain. Bells are ringing, children singing, all is merry and bright, bright. Hang your stockings and come to bed, 'cause Santa Claus comes tonight. Boom, 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 boom. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
I like that one.
That one doesn't play as good as the other one, but I can't play no more.
No.
With my mom in Texas when I was going to DeVry. My grandma came by to visit. And she was playing my electric guitar. She was like, well, I don't know, I never played one of these before, you know. And it's like, oh, it's the same, just play it, you know. And she's playing it. But while she was playing it, she was trying to play her song. And I had it plugged into a foot pedal and then, you know, like, and I kept, you know, messing with all the, she's trying to play and it's going, you know, and stuff. And Grandma's like, ooh, whoa. And I was like, no, keep playing, it's good. You know, and I'm messing with the foot pedal, and she keeps, and that was the last time I think she played guitar with me, you know. And it's like, Mark, just give Grandma the guitar and let her play, you know.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Actually, I remember going to my grandma's and grandpa's one time. My mom and dad were driving. And I was going to bring the video camera. This was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I forgot the video camera. And I'm like, oh, turn around, we got to go back. Because we were only a couple blocks from home.
Yeah.
You know, because I realized, you know, right away, because this was a big deal for me.
Yeah.
That I forgot the camera. And my parents were like, we'll get it next time, don't worry. You know, it's like, no, right now, you know. And there turned out there was never a next time.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I never got to videotape Grandma. But the last couple of years she was alive, she was living in Washington with her daughter, and her daughter did videotape her.
Yeah.
But at that time, when Grandma was that old, all she played was church songs. And I wasn't familiar with any of the church songs, but Grandma always had her songs that she played, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, like I got my songs, you know, Grandma had her songs.
Yeah.
But she memorized them all, you know, so
Yeah.
she'd play them. And so I got this videotape of my grandma playing guitar.
Yeah.
Standing up playing, but she's playing all church songs, you know.
Yeah.
And that's not like what I remember. You know?
Yeah.
I remember because she knew her songs, and Mom knew the words, and Grandpa would get the spoons out, and Grandpa would play the spoons on his leg, and he'd be going like Mr. Bojangles thing on his leg, and Mom would be singing, and Grandma would be playing, and Grandpa would be, and wow, I would have really liked to get that on. You know?
Yeah.
If I had recorded that, that would have been really something.